How are you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good, man. How was your weekend?
Dude, not bad, man.
Yeah.
Recouped. Been on the go a lot
Yeah?
recently, so I was able to just chill, hang out with some
Okay.
friends on Friday, but just relax Saturday and Sunday, man. Watch the rest of Seinfeld. I'm finally done. Dude.
You going to start over?
Dude, I don't know what I'm going to do now, man, with my life.
Yeah?
I don't know. Like, it was so good. It was so
We just started over, dude. Just start for episode 1.
because it's but like I might also jump back into New Girl because like I'm that guy who needs to watch that 17,000 times.
Also, listen to their pod.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
So they're like, I think there's like 6 episodes in on the pod now.
Dope.
On their pod. Pretty cool.
Okay,
Pretty good little behind the scenes thing.
Who's on the pod?
Lamorne, Zoe, and Hannah.
My favorite characters. Actually, they're all my favorite
They're all-
characters.
they're all so
There's
good.
nobody on that show that's not good, dude.
I think they've had some guests and stuff. I think Justin Long was on there
Fire.
for one of them.
He has his own podcast.
Yes, I listened to that one too. And I think like a couple of the like crew have been on there as well.
Oh, dope.
So it's been pretty cool.
Nice,
I've enjoyed
man. Nice. All right, dude. Let's switch gears here for a
Yeah.
second, man. Now that the dust has settled with the new Dark Knight movie, The Batman.
Right.
I actually went back and watched all the Batman movies,
That's a lot of Batman movies.
dude. I mean, from Adam West
You call Adam West too?
through the Adam West movie, the Adam West
Yeah.
Batman movie, when he fought the shark, all the way through, and they turned to like sand. All the UN Council turned to
Like you
sand.
do. they were very limited at that time, right?
There was a zap. The
Yeah.
screen went like white, and then they came back, and they were all sand. It was hilarious, dude.
So good.
Man also fought a shark. Through
King
Ben,
Shark, man.
Ben Affleck. This is King Shark before he was King Shark. Dude, all the way through the Ben Affleck one. I didn't watch the Snyder cut.
Okay.
But I did watch the Justice League again.
Yeah.
He really didn't have much of a different arc in those.
Yeah.
He was probably one of the top billed there, so all his stuff got to stay in.
Yeah. He didn't really get his own. I mean, he can get his own movie, so
Correct.
this is one of those kind of, you already know his history, so
Yeah, we
he's
know
just in it.
your dad died.
Yeah.
You put a cape on. Your mom also died. You got a nice car and you
Yeah.
drive around and you kill people.
Yep.
This Batman, at least. But I watched them all, man. So I wanted to discuss with you before we jump into today's pod.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite, bro? I don't think we have ever asked you
Man.
that question, man.
You know, that when you get into all these different iterations of any character, it's hard. It's hard to pinpoint one.
Got you.
I feel like
Got you.
I'm going to.
I'm so glad.
I'm just saying, it depends on how you're looking at, what you're looking out or what you're wanting from the character, I guess.
Yeah.
Your preference in this character. But, I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I know who yours is already.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I think I've had to stick with Michael Keaton, man.
Dude. Give me some. Yes.
I mean, this, I can't say I caught the first one because it was in 89. I was, 2 years old, 3 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
So I came in probably on 92, Batman Returns, somewhere in those years, which led back to the first Batman.
I did the same exact thing.
So-
I watched Batman Returns before I watched Batman.
Right. So, I watched this again over the weekend just for fun.
Nice.
He's just him and the rest of the cast in the movies. Badass. I enjoy. You just watch it and enjoy. I don't care what age I am.
Yeah. So I will say this, man. The Adam West Batman movie, it was the 60s. It was the swinging 60s. It was just wild. Right? I'm just going to leave it at that.
And I mean, there was 2 more before him,
There were.
but I mean, that was.
Those were they ever in a movie, though?
Yeah, I think it was 2 movies before Adam West.
Okay. That's when it was like the black and white joints, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My man literally had like weird, his like ears,
Yeah,
his
it
back
wasn't good.
ears was like
just
kicked to the over, flapped over like a dog's ear.
He hadn't got him boxed up yet. That's what it was.
So, Michael Keaton was the man, dude. Okay, yeah. He was a weird choice at the time. Obviously, now knowing the history of almost every Batman movie, there's so many Batman fans who are like, just so like, oh my god, this is a bad casting or a good casting or whatever. Obviously, they were like, Michael Keaton, no. Yeah. But it turns out that he was a fantastic Batman, right? He brought this gravitas and this craziness to this character, but also this like sleekness and this coolness from.
There was a real divide between Batman and Bruce Wayne.
There really was, man.
It was two different people. Like, and that was hard to see after that Batman. Was them to be two different people.
Yeah,
they always kind of collided a lot. And this one, he's just like, as soon as that makeup came off his eyes, he was Bruce Wayne.
Yo, he was like so charismatic and so cool, but you can also still tell there was those scenes in Batman Returns where like there's like agony, right? There's pain, right? Mm-hmm. There's the reason why he's doing what he's doing and getting dressed up as a 6-foot bat and going out into the night, right? Yeah. You kind of felt that with him even through these two movies. I do like these movies are really centric on the villains as well. Mm-hmm. Batman, Bruce Wayne Batman was a even though he was the movie, they brought the villains forward, right? And that's what made Batman so good, is that we're not focusing on you, Batman, right? Like the Superman movies did, right? They always focused on Superman. They focused on the villains and Batman, how he's gonna take them down. Michael Keaton, dude, for Michael Keaton, fantastic job. He's number 2 for me.
I figured that much.
Yes. Who's number 1 for me?
Just go ahead. You know who it is.
All right, dude. You ready for this?
Yeah.
George Clooney, baby. Let's go. Yo, George Clooney, Batman and Robin, Bat nipples, dog, Bat credit card, Bat ice skates. Okay, my man's
ice skates. I forgot about the ice skates. Oh boy, dude, Bat skates.
So trash. Okay. Nah, dude. Okay, so the one thing I will say about George Clooney's Batman take is that he was charismatic as hell as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, George Clooney has just a thing about him in general.
Yeah, dude's just charismatic as hell. Yeah. And as Bruce Wayne, he killed that. As Batman, that was tough for him.
It's not always his fault, though.
It's not always his fault, right? He had bat nipples. Is what it is.
Didn't he have like a bat ass pads and shit too?
Bat ass pads, dude. Just straight ass pads. I mean, shit was contoured like a Greek god, right?
Molded.
It's like the sculpture of David, right? Obviously, man, my favorite is going to be Christian Bale.
Oh yeah, I had that one highlighted.
Yes, yours. He is the GOAT Dark Knight for me.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, right? I just recently watched all these movies, and the Michael Keaton ones is Batman in a gothic dark world, right?
Tim Burton, like
what he's known for, right? The Joel Schumacher ones was all about like play.
Mm-hmm.
So on a playful, colorful world was Val Kilmer and George Clooney.
Yeah.
But Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale was like, no, we're going to take Batman, put him in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
You're right. Yeah.
That's that. We're going to put a 6-foot bat in the real world and have him stop crime. And, I'm more of the escapism in the movies that you like.
Yeah.
And I'm more of the realism in the movies that I like. And I think that's where kind of the divide is, where I really, really love Bale.
Yeah.
And those performances. This was a real man who you can tell through every heartbeat why he was doing what the hell he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a motive every single time, man.
So that'd probably be flip for me. So Keaton, then Christian Bale.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this. Least favorite. Can't be George Clooney. Because George Clooney's not even my least favorite, dude. Adam West is not even my least favorite.
Well, I wouldn't even say George, like, it's not always his fault. He did what he could in his role. but the least memorable one is Val Kilmer.
Val effing Kilmer.
And I think
yes,
that's agreed upon around the world.
Dude. Even though Batman Forever was not as bad as a movie as everybody said it was, Val Kilmer was just a horrible Bruce Wayne and a horrible Batman.
Yeah.
He was not enjoyable at all.
Yeah, and I think it just reading some stuff, doing a little research, it didn't seem like he enjoyed it either.
Exactly.
Like it wasn't that he was like a bad role. He was just he just want to be there, I guess.
He signed.
Yeah.
Did the thing, got the check.
Yep.
Got out of there. Didn't even come back for the sequel.
Yeah.
Went and did The Saint, which was actually not a bad movie. He was better in The Saint than he was in Batman Forever.
He's not a bad actor.
No, he's not a bad actor.
It just wasn't a good Batman movie.
What do you think about Affleck? We've seen him, Batman vs Superman, little bit of in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And then we got him in Justice League and obviously the Snyder Cut. Like it's been a few years now, man. Talk to me.
I could really swing either way with Affleck. I mean, I think he's better in the cuts rather than like a humongous scene with him in it.
What do you mean? Talk to me.
Like as far as Batman, I mean, when he's with everybody,
yeah,
and it's a team effort, I think he plays well into everybody, and I think that outshines everything other than like just his solo scenes.
Yeah,
I think, and he's just surrounded by
talented
good actors.
Yes,
that helps a lot.
He did give us my favorite Batman fight scene in Batman vs Superman when he went to go save Martha, right?
Yeah.
That was badass.
He was a beast, though. He's
6'4".
Yeah.
He's my height, built like a brick shit house.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Affleck in general, I'm cool with. But like I said, I didn't think that his take on that, like, solo portion, I don't know if it was because he wasn't wildly charismatic person.
Yeah.
When he was Bruce Wayne. It's kind of that thing where it's like they're kind of the same.
Agreed.
They're the same personality.
Agreed. And that's what we got from the Pattinson one as well. Yeah. Remember, right? It's almost like if we put it in a timeline, and this is my last note before I talk about our buddies who have commented on this as well. Pattinson, there was no disconnect between Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Right.
And he was a very young, right? He was a very young Bruce Wayne Batman. And then you take Affleck, who's a very old, a seasoned, a veteran Batman Bruce Wayne, right? And there was no disconnect there. But if you take the rest of those actors, right, and like put them in a timeline, right?
Yeah.
Let's say all these movies are connected and it's actually the same exact person. Let's say like the James Bond stuff. Then like he has grown to kind of separate the two.
I got you.
But through the crap that he's going through, he's kind of put them back together.
I got
you. Because they've always been a split personality.
Right.
So I thought that was really interesting as well, if I am putting it in that way.
Yeah.
I thought that was very, very cool, man. But no, Affleck, after watching the Snyder Cut that we did last year, I wish he would have got his own movie, dude. I think that would have been a badass movie.
Right.
I think that would have been like the Arkham series type. I think that's where he was heading.
Okay.
Have you ever played those games?
I played I think it's Arkham Asylum.
Dude, so good.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
I'm still finishing up for like the 19th time Arkham Knight. I think that's where his movie was going to go. And that would have been badass to watch, man.
What did you think about Will Arnett as Lego Batman? Because he is on the list of Batmans.
Dude, the voice.
Yeah.
The voice. The voice.
Dude, Lego Batman is so awesome, dude.
Like, he's also so good as Bruce Wayne, though, man. Like, and there's a difference, right? There's a big difference. Bill gave us that grovelly, like, where is he? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But it's just a different pitch that you use and you lower your voice to make it sound scarier. And
he just got a cool voice.
His voice alone, like on his podcast, right? Shout out to Smartless, right? His voice is just amazing.
Yeah,
and him as like Bruce Wayne, Batman in those Lego movies, dude. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. All right, dude. Before we move forward, man, I did ask a few of our buddies here. My buddy Jerome said it's Michael Keaton. I grew up on the Adam West Batman, which Keaton actually is a lot alike in how he plays the bat. You know, there was no zing, zang, etc. And Tim Burton wasn't too far off. You know, the darker, grittier Batman is a product of the 1990s. Dark Horse Comics, dropping some knowledge on us, which I never got into. Sure, the Nolan movies are superb, but nostalgia wins. My buddy Matthew said Christian Bale because The Dark Knight is the GOAT.
Right.
That's the best Batman movie ever.
I mean, it's going to be those two, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to be that battle between those two.
My buddy James said it's completely generational. James is a little older here.
Yeah.
He likes Michael Keaton because he was Batman when he was a kid.
Right.
You ask people older, and they say Adam West. My dad says Adam West. Yeah. My dad says Adam West and Keaton, and probably really is the best. Same thing with James Bond, right? He grew up. My buddy James grew up with Pierce Brosnan, but Daniel Craig is my favorite. Right.
So. Right. Oh yeah.
And then my buddy Greg Owen, Keaton. First, it's just Batman to use a different voice than Bruce. He may not have the physicality and been a little murderous. Very true. My man put C4 dynamite in my man's pants and just kicked him.
I mean,
yeah. But that's every live action Batman movie until blame the writers for that. Batman killed in the early comics though, so I like his portrayal of Batman as a true side to a damaged person. Takes a bit of a nutcase to dress up as a bat. I did like that note, man.
I mean, that's the whole story, right? Yeah. Yeah. So that was from Greg, right? Greg Owen.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can check out his YouTube page. He also does movie reviews at Gregorious Views.
Oh, dude, we got to have him on the pod, bro.
Yeah, man.
Gotta make that happen, man. Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
In this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Father Stew, Infinite Storm, and our movie of the week, 21 Bridges. All right, JV, another week.
Yes, sir.
Got a couple of quick trailers here.
As we do.
Let's jump into this one, man. Our buddy Marky Mark. No Fun Bunch.
No.
Father. I think I've used that joke before, too. Right?
Yeah, it's like you have to do it. Every time you say Mark, anytime you say Marky Mark, you got to say either with or without the fun bunch.
Yes. Father Stew, man. I dropped this trailer on you a couple of days ago, man. What were your thoughts? When it kind of first started, I thought it was going to be a little bit funnier, like a comedy movie at the beginning of the trailer. But I mean, it sounds like the comedy runs through it, but the story of it is pretty sad. Yeah,
pretty sad story. He's a boxer. He decides he wants to be an actor. After that, he meets a woman, falls in love, gets in a wreck. Then he's recovering, and he decides he wants to be a priest. Yes, sir. There's barely anything in between. That's pretty much the trailer, scene by scene. Right?
Oh, 100%, man.
So as he's going through that, he gets a diagnosis that he has a muscle disease, and I guess they're deteriorating. Like as he gets hurt, they're just not healing anymore. Or as he's getting older, they're just getting more brittle. But he still goes on with his priesthood journey.
Yeah, man. So this follows the story of Father Stuart Long, a boxer turned priest who inspired countless people during his journey from self-destruction to redemption via IMDb. Yeah. So don't sue us. I credited you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
No, man. So this is Mark Wahlberg, and you can tell, man, he is doing exactly what Leonardo DiCaprio was doing, right? He is chasing that Oscar.
Yeah.
And in doing that, right, and it's tough. It's tough to win an Oscar for like a great performance, right? You see Leonardo DiCaprio, you're seeing him do it. Hell, even in what was it, The Boxer with Mark Wahlberg was fabulous. It was his supporting cast, Christian Bale, who won the Oscar, right? So it's really tough, man. But this guy is pumping out. You know, he's getting older, so he's pumping out more and more great, gritty roles that he's sinking his teeth into, man. And there's a lot of comedy through this drama, but I think that's just his style, right?
Yeah,
and how he approaches these projects, where you got to have some levity through this, but at the same exact time, man, it does sound like a really harsh story.
Oh yeah.
Like this guy's been through the fire, or as Kanye said, through the wire. Right?
Yeah. He's basically same situation, right? Yeah. Injury really struck him hard, and he's trying to use it as his stepping stone to what he really wants to be a better person.
Yeah, man.
But he just gets knocked down again with that muscle disease.
Chumbawamba, man, get knocked down.
Yeah.
Get up again, right? It's Chumbawamba, right? Did I do that?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Guys, leave it in the comments.
We'll fact check that.
Yeah, we'll fact check
I'll
that
fix
later.
it later.
We'll have Lily Pad fact check that. Is that her name? I don't know.
Lily Pad.
Oh, man. All right. Infinite Storm. This one's wild, man. I don't know what Naomi Watts is really doing with her career, but she likes being in peril, man. I really feel like she does. So when a climber gets caught in a blizzard, she encounters a stranded stranger and must get them both down the mountain before nightfall. That's the trailer, guys.
Yeah. I mean,
I tried to watch the second one, which is like 2 seconds longer.
Yeah.
No change.
Just it was just accidentally 2 seconds longer.
Just accidentally. It's a trailer 2. It's 2 seconds longer. This one's I don't like movies like this, man. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Right.
I'm never gonna find myself in a scenario like that.
I mean, you know, I'm curious as to like why.
Yes, that's the only question.
Like why? I mean, I know she's hiking. Apparently, she's a seasoned hiker. She hikes there all the time. She lives close to that mountain.
True.
There's just some dude sitting up there on the edge of the mountain,
like in the snow, and like his legs are crossed.
Right, like suicide attempt. That's like he's just waiting out the storm to let her take him out.
That's what happened to Jack Torrance in The Shining. He just couldn't get back to warm weather, man.
Right.
He just died in the snow.
So of course they have to go through every obstacle they can go through to get out of the storm and get down the mountain.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of obstacles and you know, having to rely on each other. But dude seems out of it the entire time, and she's just talking to him, and she doesn't even get to know his name, so she calls him John. Yeah. I'm not going to see this in theaters, bro.
I'm not too worried about it at the moment.
like you know, if this is like, if I see this on the Hulu and be like, oh, Infinite Storm
on the Hulu, yeah.
Well, I guess I got an hour and a half, you know, whatever. But no, man, I just don't. It's hard for me, right? Because I will never be in scenarios like this ever.
And you have to be a certain type of actor to be able to pull off basically a solo movie.
Yeah, I mean
that's hard.
127 hours. Remember, man lost his arm, but that's basically him by himself.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah.
Dude, I feel you. So, or like, even Will Smith and I Am Legend.
Yeah, hard, right?
And that was large scale.
Yeah, it's hard.
Tough.
Not everybody can be Matt Damon. You know?
Not everybody can be Matt Damon. The Martian, such a good movie, guys. Such a good movie, man. Guys, we're going to post these trailers on our socials for you to check out. Let us know in the comments what you think, if we should go see these movies, if you're excited about them. We definitely love to hear from you guys. All right, man, let's go ahead and jump into our movie of the week.
Yes,
brother.
sir. Yes, sir.
You ready for this?
Yeah, man. Let's handle business.
Dude, 21 Bridges, brother. Chadwick Boseman, may you rest in peace, brother. All right, man. So, like I said, this movie came out in 2019. A slew of movies came out in 2019 as well, guys.
Here, man.
Such good movies came out, right?
I'll let you know if we repeat any.
We got
I can't remember that much.
Medea Family Funeral, Entangled.
Oh, okay.
Swallow, The Assistant, Joker. This one was really weird. I saw this one. Vivarium. Super weird movie.
Okay. Didn't catch that one.
Lucy in the Sky, The Friend, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Us. And a movie, what am I, like, my favorite war film now, it just took the cake.
Okay.
Right? It was Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down now got moved to number 2.
All right.
My favorite war movie is 1917. If you've never seen 1917, directed by Sam Mendes, it follows these 2 young English guys. They're just trying to carry a message.
Yeah.
The camera doesn't leave them.
Yeah, it's like all that stuff's
it
long
seems like
shots,
it's
right?
long shot, single frame. Oh, dude, it was so damn good, dude.
I have a hard time watching movies like that.
I mean,
like war movies.
War movies?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. The real, we talked about it earlier, right?
Yeah,
the more of the realistic, the escapism.
Not that, nothing's good by any means. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I feel you, boss. I feel you, man. Oh, yeah. This movie's directed, 21 Bridges, going back to that, ladies and gentlemen. Directed by Brian Kirk, written by Adam Mervis and Matthew Michael Carnahan.
All right.
Didn't want to mess that up, but damn it, I did.
That's fine. We have a budget of $33 million. The box office brought in $49.9 million. Oh, did this one come out streaming as well? Do you remember?
It was weird, right? Because like it dropped like the year after Black Panther.
Yeah,
Black Panther was 18. This was 19. This did hit the theaters.
That was kind of the weird time right there when it was like stuff was hitting streaming and stuff was.
There was deals. It's not like, remember, the pandemic was a year later, but this was like when there was a lot of movie deals that was like, hey, you're gonna be in the movie theater for like a couple weeks, and you're gonna go straight to stream, right?
Right.
And I think this was one of those type of movies.
So there's probably a lot more on that.
Oh yeah.
But move forward. Starring in this movie, we of course have Chadwick Boseman as Andre Davis. As young Andre Davis, we have Christian Isaiah, Sienna Miller as Frankie Burns, who works narcotics, J.K. Simmons as Captain McKenna, Stephen James as Michael Trujillo, one of the cocaine thieves.
Cocaine thieves, I like their name.
I was trying to figure out how to label them. I just want to say Criminal 1 and Criminal 2. I didn't want to do that.
Thing 1 and Thing 2.
And Taylor Ketch as Ray Jackson, the other cocaine thief.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Go ahead and bring us into that plot, that quick synopsis, so we can go ahead and get to these characters, man.
All right, we have Andre Davis. He's a New York Police Department officer. He has been labeled, from what we hear, the killer of cop killers, from what I understand. He's faced with the disturbing scene where there's been multiple officers shot and killed during an attempt to steal some cocaine. He states he has 3 to 4 hours to bring these guys down or they will vanish. He uses his skills to track them, but ends up in the middle of a NYPD cover-up attempt by the 85th Precinct that has some of the officers on the payroll to help with the drug trafficking in the city.
Just drop the entire plot on him. I love it, dude. All right, dude. Let's go ahead and jump right in there, brother. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Andre Davis, man. One, I will say, gone too soon.
Definitely.
The King's dead.
Yep.
But this role that came out right after Black Panther, man, dude is versatile.
Definitely.
He definitely brought, dude's from South Carolina, okay?
SC, bringing it in, huh?
The Carolinas, baby. Here we go. Sister state. But no, badass cop.
Yeah.
Right? Like hard boiled. Right? Doesn't really. What am I trying to say about him, man? He's hard boiled. He's a badass, but he has a heart at the same exact time, man. And I think he's trying to change in this movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, his staple comment to everybody is basically, I was relieved of charges for the killings I did.
Yeah.
They were all cleared. They were all justified killings. I mean, I don't know if he's trying to change as much as he's like maybe seeing that, just because this guy was there doesn't mean he was killing everybody, but he sees that quick, right?
Yeah.
Like when he first in the building, the first scene, he's like, okay, you got one guy who's trained to kill everybody and this other guy's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really hard because he's just being that officer and reading the scenes.
He's a damn good cop, man.
And feeling for this, feeling for Michael that it's like, okay, you were involved in this, but I understand that you were here, but you weren't in here just killing everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're guilty of this stuff. You were with them, but you don't need to die because of it. But you're also going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
100%, man. No, man. So I liked that scene, man. That brought us into, all right, a little bit about this movie, right?
Yeah.
Bringing us in. So this movie takes place like between the hours of midnight and like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Right. It's not a week long or a weekend or anything. Yeah. It's literally one night in one early super morning in New York. Right. And I think that was really, really cool, which we'll talk about that later, but it's tough for like character development. That's why we get the shot of young Andre at his dad's funeral. Then we get the shot of him and his mom who has dementia. She's going through that, how he's caring for her. Yeah. The shot of him, being cleared of all these charges. Mm-hmm. Everybody's calling him, yo, man, the killer of cop killers, right? He's like this world renowned, right? So that's his thing. His dad was, his dad was a cop and he was killed in the line of fire, so he became a cop as well, right? So that tells you a lot about him. But when he's on that scene, when he's in that wine shop, dude, he's so sharp.
Yep.
And he knew exactly where everything was, brother. Yeah. And that was just awesome to see that play out.
Yeah, he was very good at flipping that switch on, right? Like you see him walk into the scene and he's looking at all the bodies and you could see, the concern and the grief on his face for everything,
Oh yeah.
These police officers. But then he's like, come on guys, this is a crime scene now. We gotta
get the hell out of my
I gotta go. Y'all get out of here. This is my crime scene. I gotta figure out what's going on.
Love that, man. Yep. Just like his also like there's this brutality about him as like a New York City police detective going after these guys, but also there is like this care as well. Especially like you said, for Michael, he sought out exactly what the two were about. Yeah. And so they're like, yo, Michael, you're roped up in this, man. Like let's not die over this. You know what I mean? Like you're done, but you don't want to lose your life, right? Yeah. And I thought that's where like the care was and how he definitely wanted to change. Yeah. That's where I think that he wanted to change. He sees this young black kid lost his brother, doesn't want him to die.
All right, listeners.
We're going to take a quick break. Yo, JV, why do we never talk about sports movies, man?
I don't know, man. Is now a good time as any? What do you got to say?
All right, check this. I mean, look, what type of movie podcast would it be if we didn't talk about the very best in sports movies, man? All right, there's Rush, the racing movie, not the Amazing Band, but I wouldn't mind a little Neil Peart all in you.
Right,
okay?
Right.
Then there's Moneyball, with the amazing, good-looking Brad Pitt. The sports drama about putting together a fire baseball team with as little money as possible, right? Fantastic cast, fantastic script. It's just a great movie. Yeah. Also has Chris Pratt as a baseball player. And of course, there's Samuel L. Jackson and Coach Carter.
Yeah.
You know, he's just dropping F-bombs for like 2 hours on Channing Tatum.
All right.
But I digress,
Right.
man. What are some of your favorites?
Well, Ed is one of them.
Fire.
The baseball playing monkey, right? Space Jam was a good one.
That's a good one as well.
Seabiscuit.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, exactly. Spider-Man in that one. And obviously all of the Air Buds.
Obviously, Air Buds, dude. All right, brother. Well, there's always one more I want to talk about, man. It's
Yeah.
my favorite one. I want to talk about the magic that is Remember the Titans.
Oh, yes.
One part football movie, one part end of school segregation error type movie, 2 parts Denzel Washington, and like 9 parts awesome. Okay?
Yes.
It's just a fantastic film, man. With the amazing ensemble cast that includes Will Patton, Wood Harris, Donald Faison, Ethan Suplee, Nicole Ari Parker, and a very young and at times horrible DB, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
I mean, dude was such a liability at cornerback, okay? The entire
He
time.
really was, yeah. So is that off your chest now, Clyde?
I feel good, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate you letting us hear that. You guys know the socials, though. You can hit us up and let us know about your favorite sports movies and maybe a few that we need to talk about as well.
Oh, yeah. Sienna Miller, Frankie Burns, as the narcotics cop that McKenna, who we'll talk about in a minute, put on the case with him, because I'm guessing that Bozeman's a homicide cop and she's a narcotics cop, so that's why they usually don't work together, but they're
Right.
working together on this. Thoughts?
Did not really see her storyline the way it was where it came out. Did not see that at the beginning. Got a little surprised by that.
Got a little surprised
by that, which was cool. No, I mean she held her own. I think aside Chadwick as she's basically a sidekick, right?
Oh, yeah.
She was the one that was kind of feeding the home base, the headquarters information, and kind of leading them around, whatever. But we find out it's for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to.
Well, she always steps away, right?
Yeah.
It's always like she has a daughter. She's working this shift trying to take down these guys, and he really doesn't agree. Andre Davis really doesn't agree with that at first, but he's stuck with her, so he works with her. She has a badge, so he trusts her automatically, and I think that's where the problem lies as well. Where like the trust between the people, right? You don't know who is who, right?
They're all supposed to be
on the same
NYPD
officers on the same team, right?
Yep.
But there is some underlying thing. So she always steps away. Says she has to talk to her daughter. We find that to be different later. But no, man, I think Sienna Miller as Frankie Burns was a good cop, knew her shit, pulled off that New York accent too, man. Like, I think she's not from that's the thing about these foreign actors, dude. I think she's
they do it so good, don't they?
She's American English. Actually, she was born in New York City, but I thought she was like British. I thought she has like a British accent or something like that. I've never heard her talk that thick with her, New York accent, man. But that was dope, though. She held her own, man. In a movie filled with a bunch of guys, a lot of testosterone, right? She brings that kind of care to the movie, but also like she didn't care, right? Right. That was supposed to be like her role as a narcotics cop to kind of bring these guys down, right?
Yeah.
And you assume that as a woman that she would be like a little softer,
right,
than the guy, especially than Andre, but she's actually more. But you don't know why. You don't know why, right? Especially when she's like running Michael down with a damn car. She was trying to hit him.
Yeah, she was.
There was no like tail flip and then like hit him with the back of the car or anything.
Trying to kill that dude.
Just straight.
He couldn't go nowhere without almost getting killed.
God, dude. Every moment, dude.
And like some of it at the beginning, you're like, okay, Andre's like, he's mine. Don't kill him. And not one cop didn't try to kill him. And I mean, like I stated, these are corrupt cops in this situation. So you don't know that.
True.
At like the very beginning, it kind of rolls into it, but
you don't. But I don't mean to cut you off. But you don't know because at the same exact time, like every movie has done this, right? When a cop goes down, all the cops mobilize and they're out to kill that person who shot the cop, right?
Yeah, and I felt that.
Yes,
that was kind of where it was at. Like, okay, they're going after this guy because he's a cop killer.
Yeah.
But we find out it's more than that as well.
Yes,
right?
It's that plus some other stuff, right?
Yeah.
I also thought it was funny, like. Once again, she's trying to gun him. She's trying to like ram him with the car, but also like he gets out in the middle of the chopper, in the middle of the intersection. The chopper's like, "Stand down," and he's like, he like starts slowing down, and the chopper goes, brr, brr, like every cop is after this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're like, "Why? Of course I'm not going to stop running.
Clearly,
why am I going to stop running?
Nope, not doing it, bro.
Yeah,
I want to live."
Yeah.
All right, let's move over here to the infamous J.K. Simmons, man, Captain McKenna.
Yeah, okay.
Talk to me, brother. The man, the myth, the living legend, baby.
Right there.
Just follows me wherever I go.
Yeah, just we kick off the movie with him. Like he's running the show. He's asked Andre and Andre and Frankie to lead this case.
Yeah.
They're going to find these guys, and he's telling Andre, "You find this guy, you kill this guy. That's what I want."
Yeah, he is straight up about that, man.
Yeah, he's not hiding that at all. He's like, I got you here for a reason because I know you'll do the right thing and kill this guy.
That's tough, man.
Which is, and then
that's what he's known
Andre's
for, though.
like, yeah, and Andre's like, I understand, but he's like, I'm not just going to kill the guy just to kill the guy because I don't know. Because they think at the beginning that it's one guy.
Yeah.
Until Andre goes in and he's like, there's two guys that did this. So, yeah, he's just straightforward, dude. Find this guy, kill this guy.
Find this guy, kill this guy. And at every moment, you see him, very strong role for him. Mm-hmm. He's like, yo, where the hell are we at with this?
Yeah. Well, why aren't we clean this up yet?
It's like, I got breakfast in 2 hours, bro. You know what I mean? What the hell? I'm trying to talk to my wife before she goes into the, hospital, man. She's a nurse. So, Captain McKenna, man, he did what he was exactly supposed to do. Yeah. But how do you feel like that, right? Especially if you are the captain of that unit, of that precinct, right? Mm-hmm. These are your guys. Gunned down. Cold blood. Yeah.
Well, that's what we see first, right? Until we learn about the 85th precinct and what's going on.
I love this movie's an onion, dude.
Yeah,
I love it. That's what I love about it.
So that's that first step is like, okay, this guy just wants this guy dead because his officers are dead. So that's the first thing, and then it peels back that they stole some coke from him too.
What's going on with the A5, man? Yeah. What's going on with the A5 right here, player?
Yeah.
All
right. So it ends up being multiple layers of the reasons he's got to get this guy going. He knows too much already.
Let's jump over here to Stefan James as Michael Trulio here. This guy, dude, is just... I want to see this guy in more movies. This is a good-looking kid, man. He looks like he can hold his own as well.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He was the smarter of the two.
Oh, definitely.
He was so smarter, dude. I loved it in the scene where they are in front of the actual drug dealer who they're selling the drugs to to get the cash, and just doing like all the math top of the head, like the process procedures and everything, man. And he's just rifling it off, right? He was just on the money. I love that.
Yep. And Ray's just like, he knows the stuff.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
He knows what's going on. He's one of those smart guys.
But talk about like a character who, like, I almost got the Fugitive. You ever seen The Fugitive with Harrison Ford? Mm-hmm. I kind of got those vibes, right? Even though The Fugitive was like really large scale, really across many states and cities and stuff like that, and it slowed down. This movie did not slow down for him, but I think it was like a mini The Fugitive type thing where he was stuck.
Yeah.
Right? He couldn't do much.
Yeah, it was just that
he was on that island,
that wall closing down on him, all those walls coming in on him.
We're going to flood the city. We're going to flood the island with blue. I love that line. But yeah, I got like a real like The Fugitive vibe from this, man, where he, you know, he's running, he's hiding, he's ducking, he's doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
Just the one-on-one scenes with him and Andre when they're close together. Hell, he takes this dude's wardrobe, right? Like, right?
What does he have? Like the hat and the glasses? No, he didn't have the hat on. I think
he didn't have the hat on, but did have the glasses, the tie, and everything
tied up. Yep.
But dumped it really, really fast, obviously, to go ahead and get away, man. But talk about persistence, right? Talk about trying to get away and fleeing for your life because you know you're screwed for the rest of your life. He says that.
He knew it when they ran the red light,
dude. Yeah,
like as soon as that happened, he was like,
"This is gonna be tough for us,
they're
bro.
gonna catch us. Yep,
we got to make some moves fast."
Yeah,
but he definitely held his own, man.
Probably knew it when they killed all those cops too.
Dude, oh yeah, he was like, "We're done.
Yeah,
we're burned for the rest of our lives, man."
The first thing.
Gosh, just such a bloodbath.
Man. Yeah.
Taylor Kitsch as Ray Jackson. Talk to me, brother.
He played his role great. He was. It kind of seemed like the head man, but really he was just kind of the muscle. He was there to protect Michael because of the relationship, the brother relationship with Michael's brother.
Yeah.
So he's just like, he just takes these guys out, like no hesitation.
Yeah. So, Ray Jackson, to say what Judi Dench said about Daniel Craig in his first outing, he's a blunt instrument, man.
Yes.
He's there for one thing, and that one thing is to, like, he's a cleaner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He is going to kill. He is an assassin.
I
He's a
wouldn't
shooter.
call him a cleaner, but
okay, he's not Ray Donovan, but he does.
He made a mess.
Cleanly, he did not clean.
It was not good.
It was not good.
It's not good.
Showcasing everywhere.
I just messed with you. Yeah, I got what you're saying. Yeah, he's just there to clear the path, I guess. Clear the path out. But he did not handle himself well.
Gosh no. He wasn't he wasn't smart. He didn't he wasn't trusting.
Yeah.
He just wanted to remember, I love calling back to other movies, man. Remember the scene in Wild Wild West when he's like I know, call back. When he's like, this is what you do, man. You shoot first, you shoot some more, you shoot again, and then when everybody's dead, then you ask questions, right? Like, that's Ray Jackson, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
When everybody's dead and bleeding out, then you're gonna sit back and be like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" Right? And that's was his style. But he played that to a T, man.
Yeah.
There needed to be and I just finished Seinfeld, so I apologize. There needs to be a Jerry and there needs to be a George, right? And Jerry's obviously the smart guy, and George is obviously the dumb guy, right?
Okay.
And there needs
they
to be
balance,
they gotta balance each other out. They gotta yin and yang each other. And Ray did that to the T, and he knew that too. He didn't try.
Yeah, he knew who he was.
He knew his place, right?
Yep, he knew that Michael was the brains and he was the protector.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, man. Let's jump over here to these sets and music, dude. You know I love when people shoot in New York. You know I love it.
Right, yeah.
It's literally the most beautiful
and it can be anything you want it to be.
City to shoot in, right?
The director can make it look however he wants it to look.
Yes. Yeah, dude. And they definitely did.
Yep.
The movie has a look and a feel that I really enjoyed. The plot around making the cop killers feel like they're being closed in on, like claustrophobic, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like the fugitive vibes, like I was saying. And they had that feeling that they had nowhere to run. That feel that there's blue on every corner in every alley, man. There was literally, anytime that they turned, there was lights.
And they had no problem finding them.
Dude, it was super easy.
Yeah. It really
barely
was.
An inconvenience.
It really was. Barely an inconvenience.
That was an intense feeling that the director executed very well.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed that, man. It almost made me feel like I was, because at some point, right, especially for like less Ray and more Michael,
Mm-hmm.
he's starting to uncover like what the hell is going on with the 8-5, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you're kind of like, yo, I kind of want him to get away so we can figure this is more interesting than this coke deal going on. And these cops dead.
Yeah, because like what happens is the two different criminal pathways cross.
Yeah.
So you got the 8-5 who's doing their dirty stuff, and you got Michael who's trying to clear his cash and get out. And they use the same people. they end up using the same people. Which is
they go to the same McDonald's, man.
Yeah.
You go to the same damn McDonald's. Oh my god!
Yeah. So good. So
Super
funny.
hilarious, man. So awesome.
Yeah.
This movie has a great score as well, man. You know, we don't talk much about music as much as unless it's like super stellar, right? And it's been a while since we've had a movie that we reviewed that had such a stellar score.
Yeah.
And this increases causing more tension.
Yeah.
Right? That feeling of like claustrophobia, the feeling like the dragnet is coming on you, right? The music just increases with that tension, and you feel it. You feel for Michael. You feel like Michael.
And yeah, I mean, and you know, I'm not talking about the music, but it goes along with the sets too.
Yes.
You know, the sets keep getting smaller.
Yes.
You know, they're going to rooms, then they're going to hallways, and then they're in the subway.
Oh, yes.
Which is basically the end of the line.
Yep.
So it all kind of rolls together, man.
Dude, so love that about this movie, man. This film is almost dancing along to the score, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All the way to the end of this 100-minute movie, man. I loved it, dude.
Well put.
You know, I got one zinger a month, you know.
That might be our title for the week.
I love it. Set it up. Boom.
I'm going to write that down right now.
Write it down, buddy, while I talk about the theme.
Enhance.
Enhance. Enhance. Let's put the damn thing.
Yeah.
Drop that in the comments if you know what movie that's from.
Right.
All right, guys. Quick theme here. Even though you have tragedy in your life and you're an adult life now, has been about avenging that tragedy, you can do better. You can feel better. You don't have to go down that path anymore. And I think we're talking about Bruce Wayne right now.
I'm that would stop all the Batman movies. No more Batman movies.
We're talking about no more Batman movies, right?
That's it. If that's where we're going, there's no more Batman.
Yo, man, I think back, right, and we'll obviously wrap this up, man. But you ever seen the? I know you have. It's a dumbass question, but Batman: Massive Phantasm.
No,
the cartoon movie.
No, I haven't watched the cartoon.
You've never seen, dude. You have an assignment.
I haven't watched the cartoon Batman, the animated Batman stuff.
You didn't even have to watch the show, but that movie that came out in theaters, bro. Batman: Massive Phantasm is one of the best Batman like in theater movies.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay. I've never been like, there's an animated movie coming to the theater. Let's go.
But there is a scene in there. We were kids when it came out. We were like, it was in the mid-90s. But anyway.
Okay. Same.
There's a scene where he literally considers hanging up the cape and cowl.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously tragedy strikes where he cannot do that.
Of course.
Got to still be Batman. Right? I wonder here, after watching this movie, right, and everything that Andre has gone through, we're not going to spoil the fire ending. What does he do? Right. I think about like characters after the movie goes up when the credits start rolling, right?
Talking about Andre?
Andre now, yeah. Sorry. Going back. Yeah.
Technically, we saw what he did right after that. Because the subway station isn't the end of the movie.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm talking about literally after he walks out of the house.
I got you. Okay.
Like, does he, I mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt in Dark Knight Rises threw the badge away.
Yeah.
So is this when he becomes Black Panther? Like, what happens? I want to know, right? I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
He makes it pretty clear it's in his DNA. I think I would feel like he has to move forward from. Now he knows that he can clean the streets, but now there's another piece of it he needs to work on.
Yeah.
Right? It's that internal thing, you know. Apparently everybody can be a criminal no matter what, if you hold a badge or not. So to me, the way he plays out the rest of his part in the movie would be like, okay, now I got another challenge.
Yeah. This is the next chapter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that, man. I like that. All right, guys, so that is our conversation about 21 Bridges. Javier, talk to me, brother. What are your thoughts? What do you rate this bad boy?
This is my first time watching this one. Have you watched it before?
Dude, this is my second time.
Second time? That's not bad.
Yeah, I watched it back in 2019.
Fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 5 buckets this week.
Yeah, I like it.
It's, you know, what's fun about this is usually these aren't like movies that I would pick.
Yeah.
Just because like cop movies and stuff really aren't my thing. But the more we watch these, the more I realize, you know, these. If I really wanted to sit down and watch these movies, there's some that I could watch and be like, this was awesome. And this was one of those.
I'm super happy right now, dude. Super happy because like there's like 3 others that flew into my brain.
Yeah.
There's actually only 2 more that flew into my brain.
Well, you know,
to make happen.
Saying that for people who are like that, where you know, if I'm gonna flip through movies, I'm gonna watch probably something funny or something more of that fantasy and stuff like that. But really good, really enjoyed it. I'd watch it again. Heartbeat.
Nice.
How about you, man?
Yeah, dude, this one gets 4 buckets of popcorn from me, man. This was just a great onion.
Yeah.
And it just kept on peeling, right? It comes in where you think it's super easy.
Yeah.
Drug deal gone bad, they killed cops. Well, let's find drug dealers.
Yeah.
Let's find the guys who killed these cops, right?
Well, it's enough of that like you want to watch it again to watch out for more things.
Yeah. What did I miss?
Like it's not completely spoiled at the end of the movie. You know what happens.
Yeah.
Like some movies can be like that. It's like, okay, well, I get it all now. Now I kind of want to go back and watch it and be like, well, now I see where they're all
piecing it all together. Yeah, dude. I that's exactly what I feel, man. Chadwick Boseman just gives a fantastic performance, man, as this hard-boiled cop. Sienna Miller pulls her own as Frankie Burns, and J.K. is just a badass
all the time.
You know, but outside of like that, like Stephon James as Michael Trujillo trying to make it, uncovering exactly what the hell is going on, figures out that it's badge numbers.
Yeah.
Just fantastic actor, man. Just fantastic acting through and through. This is one of those cop movies, that is very rewatchable.
Yeah.
Like you said. And it's just a beautiful movie, man.
Yes.
Like it's dark and it's gritty, but at the same, and it's claustrophobic. I think that was really fun for me, man.
You got the claustrophobicness and the time.
Yeah.
That's one of the key things I like too, is it's like you have a clock.
Yeah.
So everything's got to line up a certain way. They can't just be here and be there. So
just made sense, brother.
There you go. It just made sense.
Yeah, dude. Definitely 4 buckets of popcorn. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through 21 Bridges. Next week, we will be talking about Vertical Limit.
And that's streaming on Hulu.
I am Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.